sales giant, and I have gotten a huge influx of DMs, text messages, phone calls, emails from all of Long Island saying, Giant, what is happening? Well, here you go. I'm gonna lay it down for you guys. So, the real estate market has been shut down. What does that mean? Long Island real estate agents and brokers are no longer allowed to conduct any real estate activities. Just like a lot of you guys, your businesses have been shut down. Restaurants, bars, non-essential businesses have been shut down, and real estate is deemed non-essential. So what's gonna happen? Well, the real estate market will open back up. I promise it, I guarantee it. When? I can't say when for sure. I'm hopeful of a few weeks, but if it's a few months, it's a few months. It is what it is. We have to get this under control, and we have to keep Long Islanders safe and contain this so we can all move past this. When the market opens back up, my hope is that it's gonna be like Disneyland. Do you ever see Disneyland in the morning? Disneyland in the morning, there's hundreds of thousands of people who line up at the gates waiting for them to open it back up. That's my hope. I think the low end of every single market will be just fine, all across the board. There's a huge amount of young buyers, first-time home buyers that are renting properties, and they don't want to rent forever. They want to build long-term wealth. They want to generate equity, and they're going to come out, especially with these incredible interest rates. And the government's going to do everything humanly possible to keep the real estate market moving and grooving, just like the economy when they relaunch and reopen everything. So those young buyers are going to come out, and they're going to hopefully keep the low end and middle end of the markets fine. I do think if you have a property, you're going to have to be more aggressive with pricing it. And what I mean by that is you're just going to have to price it more in line to the neighborhood. You can't be as aggressive as we were in 18, 19, and even early 20 with pricing. And what do I mean by that? Well, some of my clients need a number, and I respect when you need a number out of your house, but if it's not in line to that area, it's gonna be difficult because everybody is gonna be more conservative. What do I mean by that? And you're talking to Brian Karp, probably one of the most conservative business people in the world. Everyone's gonna wanna have a little bit extra emergency fund after this, because yes, my business has been shut down, so there's no income coming in, but a lot of other people, businesses has been shut down. When you're a business owner, you have to prepare for revenue to slow up or for it to stop. So I have done that, and I'm hopeful that a lot of my other business owners have done that as well. But when you're a W-2 employee, you just assume as long as you are doing a great job and making the business that you work for money, that you're always gonna have that money coming in. And that's one of the positive things about being a W-2 or an hourly employee, is that you have that guaranteed job. So those people who've lost those jobs, it's gonna be an awakening. And an awakening that the money isn't always going to come in. So I think across the board, it's going to really, really make people more conservative. I think the high-end market is going to get hurt a little bit. What's going to happen is people are not going to want to spend that a few extra $100,000 to push to the next level house. They may just stay at their current house. I do hope that we're going to have a lot of our 5 boroughs people who live in Brooklyn, Bronx, Queens. Those people have always been migrating out to Long Island. My hope is after COVID-19 and the coronavirus is under control, people coming from the boroughs are gonna say, wow, let me get out to Long Island where there's more space and it's not as congested. So I'm hopeful that that market wakes back up. The luxury market is gonna get hurt. And what I mean by luxury is I really think it's going to be the secondary market. It's gonna be the vacation homes or the homes that are just extra for people. Being the stock market lost so much money and so many people's businesses have been affected so much, everyone's just going to put off that purchase of possibly buying the vacation home in Mattatuck or the vacation home on the East End. I do think commercial real estate's gonna get hit. I have a lot of friends who own restaurants, and they just can't pay their rent right now because their business has been shut down. So when they can't pay their rent, it's a domino effect. It's a domino effect on the landlord who owns that strip mall, because you got to remember that the landlords still have mortgages a lot of times. They still have to pay taxes. They still have to pay insurance. So it's going to hurt them, where they're going to either have to sell that property or liquefy that asset. And even the mom and pop shop owners, I got friends who own barber shops, nail salons, they've been shut down, and they own the building and they're going to be unable to pay their mortgage. So it's going to hurt the commercial market. I also think that a lot of my business owners, even if you're 5 employees or 500 employees, your employees have been working remotely. So when they're working remotely, now they see that, wait, we don't need all this office space. And what they're gonna try to do is renegotiate leases, or when the lease is up, they're not gonna go for an extra 10,000 square feet. They may try to keep it more modest and have more of their employees work from home and work remotely. I need you all to really remember this last thing after I just blabbed for a few minutes. Real estate will be fine. It is always the best investment. I am still all in on it. I am still purchasing rental properties with all of the extra income that we're gonna be blessed with, hopefully in 2020 when all of this opens back up, because people will always need a place to live. They're gonna always need a clean place. They're always gonna need a safe place. They're always gonna need an affordable place. So I am still all in on real estate. I'm putting my stamp of approval on Long Island real estate once it opens back up. If you need anything else, you have any other personal questions about your property or your situation, I am here to help you guys. Call me, text me, email me, find me on one of the social platforms. If you think this video will help someone, tag them in it, share this, like this. Thanks so much. Stay positive, stay safe. God bless all of you.